Good morning, everybody, with Eddie and Vinny in the morning. Two rideshare drivers how to work their way out of ride sharing through day trading and just talking BS. Talking BS and some news. What's going
Bro,
on today?
can we
I
even
want,
call ourselves?
I want to know how it was for the 4th of July. For me, it came to a point where it died. It died. I wish I could show you on my phone where, well, I worked a little bit last night, but last night, um, after the fireworks went off, instead of going home, it started going crazy. But Uber, I had a $21 surge. All right. And then Uber sent me a message saying that there are no more requests
What?
available for you. Yeah. Yeah.
Get the
Huh?
fuck out of here.
Swear, I took a
Hey,
picture of
listen,
it and everything. I'm gonna see if
let
I
me
can pull it up. It's from my phone, but it's. I was like, all
let me
right.
ask you a question. With the current state of Uber and Lyft, can we even call ourselves rideshare drivers anymore?
Yeah. Well, I don't know what they're doing. Don't know what they're doing. Don't know where they're going with it. I don't know how far they're gonna go. Nice.
Bro, I don't even know if we can call ourselves rideshare drivers anymore.
So
Like,
what happened?
straight
What
up,
happened the news so
straight
far
up.
with return with Uber and
What
Lyft?
happened? What happened?
Well, what has been the news so far? Yesterday was pretty good
Dude,
for me in the AM, and then it just both of them. It was just dead. Nothing going on.
by the way, real quick, Invisible River Ranch, good morning, sir. Richie, hey, everybody, y'all join me in the comments, join me in the chat. Y'all wish Richie Burger a happy birthday yesterday. He is a sprite, 29 years old. He is living his best life in New Orleans. He's in New Orleans doing his thing. So, hey, brother, happy birthday, Richie. Kevin. Good morning, Kevin, all the way from Lakeland, Florida. Good morning, sir. Listen, thank God I had a private yesterday.
Oh,
And
right. What happened?
thank God that private yesterday is somebody I do a lot of work for. And so, they're going out of town for a month. I wasn't even going to charge her for the trip because, you take care of people that take care of you. You know what I mean? And
Correct.
thank God she broke when she asked me how much. I told her, no, get out of here. She tipped me off pretty good. All right. She gave me a tip. I accepted the tip. Okay. So it was pretty good. But bro, I got 2 requests, period, total yesterday for like 3 hours online, both apps, XL and up, wide open. Lyft gave me 2 requests, 3 hours on the freaking 4th of July in an area that every single year, Eddie, every year, the strategy has been foolproof for 7 fucking years.
Oh, you said the F word first. No, yeah.
I got 2 requests yesterday across the board. I have not gotten an Uber request in 5.5 hours online for them this week between Monday and Tuesday.
This
Not
is
one.
this
Not
is
one.
so this is what happened with me. Early in the morning, it was good. It was surging. I think I got a couple of rides to the airport. It picked up. And then it went dead to the point where like I wasn't getting anything on any of the tiers. Shortly after the fireworks went off, I took off, dropped the daughter off, and I stayed out because it was surging like crazy. Picked up a $21 surge on Uber. Lyft was giving me rides, but I still went ahead and I kept Uber on because I didn't want to lose that surge, you know. And this is what I got. No request right now. We'll let you know when more requests become available.
Bro, wait a minute. Hold on. I'm going to come see that picture here in a minute.
I'm about to finish my ride with Uber. Okay. And this is what it said as I'm about to finish the ride. No request right now. We'll let you know. Now, Maybe it's a glitch. Maybe they know that I have both apps on at the same time. Because usually, as I'm about to finish a ride and with one app, and um, I'm about to finish it and I don't have anything, I'll turn the Uber app on. But Uber takes a long time, them giving me request. And then just as I'm about to finish, okay, or actually just as I'm about to get here, it says no request right now. We'll let you know when more requests. And this is on a $21 surge that I had on my app. They didn't want to give me that money. They did not want to give it to me.
Bro, you know how insane that is? Do you know how insane that is? Do you realize how insane that is?
And I was really not too happy with that.
And then so I'm out there and I'm in a good area that historically I'm telling you 100 out of 100 historically has been the area to be in. Nothing, bro. Nothing. Thank God, thank God the last ride came through. But if it wasn't for my private yesterday, I make $35.
Yeah. What time did you wake up when you hit the road yesterday?
Oh no, I didn't go out until, because I had been watching the maps. I didn't go out until it was time to pick up my private. So I picked up my private at 5 o'clock. Dropped them off, right? Because it was a stretch. Dropped them off at Miami International Airport at like 6:10. When I got on the highway, right, I looked at the map. The airport at Miami International, X and XL were full. They were full. Okay, means everybody and their brother was sitting in the freaking airport queue. Fort Lauderdale Airport at that time was over 100 cars in the queue. 70 XLs in the queue. Lyft XLs over 40 at that time, 6:10. On freaking 4th of July, airport queues are packed. There's no rides on the streets. So I get back to an area. I get back to my area because I just knew, Eddie, and remember I said this yesterday, bro, I don't know how to attack anything anymore. I am right now, I am twisted mentally in my strategies because what has always worked is not working.
You know,
right?
Could it be?
Could it be what?
Could it be? I mean, I do a cruise over in my area. I mean, there's a lot of cruise cars out there. When I'm telling you a lot, there's a lot of cruise cars out there.
We don't have that here right now.
And cruise for me is the autonomous ones. Now, this is my morning. I believe I hit the road at about 4, somewhere between 4 and 5. That's when I hit the road. This is it. 133 on 4th of July. It's not even surging. I was getting rides. Don't get me wrong. I got 3 rides on 133, which was pretty good. They were all going to the airport. But I had to wait.
Right.
I had to wait. There was nothing. I mean, I was like, literally, I'm downtown. 4th of July, well, there's a whole bunch of people out and traffic is really building up. Now, I don't know. I keep seeing drivers out there. I keep seeing the cruise cars out there, but it's not even surging.
What traffic, bro? There's no traffic.
No, for me, there was no traffic. And early in the morning, there's no traffic. But once, I think it was 10 o'clock, it got to the point where I was just sitting there burning gas, just sitting there under the AC because it was like 90-something degrees. Shut the app off, went home, checked the app the whole entire day. All right. It was never ever surging throughout the whole entire day. And then for some odd reason, once at the park, no signal. Well, I always get a signal, no signal.
Richie's making fun of us. He said there's a lot of crying going on the channel right now. Richie, it's not crying, bro. People got to feed their families, dude. What are you talking about?
Well, okay, all right. So that's the negative. That's the negative.
But I low key don't appreciate what Richie's saying. And I love Richie to death, but I low key don't appreciate that. I don't appreciate that.
I think
I'm gonna let him slide because I know his ass is old as fuck, and him and Jesus used to be BFFs going to elementary school.
really, Richie ain't that old. Richie don't look that old. Richie,
Richie's
what the
up
hell
there.
are you talking
Richie's
about?
up there, bro. Richie's 29, 30 years old, man. He's up there.
Richie, you ain't up there, Richie. Don't
Richie's
listen to
up
Vinny.
there.
You went up there, bro. You went up there.
Richie's up there, homie. Trust me on this one.
You got a bit to go before you get old, because there is a lot of kids right now that can't do what we do. Okay, and they're half our age.
Well, all I'm
Half
saying
our
is,
age. All right, but let's I don't know. It was surging. It was surging. I made some money. So that's where I ended my day, was right then and there. But in total for Uber. Oh man, where is it? Where is it? For Uber and Lyft, I actually went right back to work. I went back to work, and I think I made a little bit over 200. Let me see. I didn't get any rides. I didn't get any rides with Uber.
I'm trying to keep up. Hey, it's just my birthday, 64, buddy. 64. When you put as many hours as they let me know. Oh my God. Here we go.
Yeah, Wednesday. I didn't.
I'm not in the mood, Eddie. I'm not in the mood. I'm not dealing with.
What's wrong, bro? Don't be.
I'm not in the mood.
Don't be a party pooper. Don't be a party pooper. Oh well, maybe you could explain this to me. Maybe you could explain this to me.
I'm not in the mood.
The sharks at the beach. Is this right?
Yeah, that ain't nothing new. Welcome to Florida, bro. But that's north. That's not south. Where's that, up around Jupiter? Or is that off the West Coast? You got to give context to this, because Florida's a big fucking state, bro.
Yeah, it says Christy Cox, but I mean, I'm assuming that
that's the name of the bitch or dad. Yeah, Christy Cox. Christy's got Cox. She's got Krusty Cox or Christy.
Yeah, it kind of, for some reason, I thought it was the place in Florida. Yeah, I didn't know that sharks would get this close to people when there's a whole bunch of people.
Oh, bro, all the time, dude. Yep.
So anybody else from Florida actually had something like this? I know in the movie Jaws, the movie Jaws came from something like this, but it was in Jersey. Okay, and it was just a shark. I don't even think it was even a white shark. They just made a story out of it. But I had a good night. Let me see. What I made with Uber yesterday was no. And it was just and the thing is that, man, Lyft was giving me rides. I made $162 with Lyft.
Sweet, brother.
On the 4th of July. After 10 o'clock, I worked an additional 2 hours or something like that. And my last couple of rides were Lux Pack. It was $13. They were really cheap rides, but they were actually giving me the bonuses. They were short trips, but these short trips that were going a couple of miles.
There it is again. Right, but this is where I'm fucked. Right, this is where I'm screwed, because I don't get anything. The only thing I get with Lyft. Now I'm just talking about me personal. The only thing I get with Lyft are the 3 ride streak zone challenges. Yeah, and the zones are 20 miles from my fucking house.
Yeah.
That's number one. That's all I get with Lyft. I get nothing else. I get no extras with Lyft. Yeah. And then Uber, they put their $1.50 to $4.50 extra, zones or whatever. And those fuckers are 25, 30 miles away from my house. Because a lot of times it's all the way down. Hollywood is about 18 miles from me. So that's about the closest. Aventura is probably about 20 miles from me, 21 miles from me. And bro, downtown Miami is 26 miles away from me. So those bonuses don't work for me either. And the bonuses aren't designed to work for us. They're designed to put you where they want you, where they need you. You know,
Correct.
so
That's what they. Oh, sorry. That's what they call. Yeah, they bait. That's what they call baiting.
yeah. So it's really is. It really is just a tough scenario for, you know, it's the equivalent of being in a hot market versus a dry market.
Yeah.
You know?
And that goes right down into on my ebook. I have my short trip strategy. That's my short trip strategy. You take nothing but short trips. You know,
Yeah.
because,
So
you know,
it's
you might grab a surge or something like that, and you're like, you know, it's gonna be surging. Like last night, I know it was surging, and I know that surge was gonna be there for a while. I was taking all short trips, 2 miles down the road. That's how long the trip is. All right, because it takes me like 30 minutes to get there because of all the traffic. So you use a short trip. You cancel everything, and you only take short trips. I mean, my pickup has to be like right next to me. It has to be like right next to me because all the other drivers are canceling that ride because it's too far away from them.
right. Well, you know, there's a thing to that too. We'll get to that in a minute, but first,
Breaking news.
Live from San Antonio, Texas. It is hotter than a motherfucker today over here. Back to you, Vinny and Eddie.
It's like 200 degrees right now. How is it by you, Vinny?
I'll have some new weather reports today. I'm going to go. There's no rides out there for me right now. So I will go out and I will make brand new weather reports for everybody.
Yeah.
So we'll have some new ones in the
I
morning.
was out. I was up till about 1 p.m., 1 a.m. today. So I didn't go out this morning. I couldn't.
It's still hotter than a motherfucker out there. You know, now Richie Huss was just stepped into the group, and I want to know, was Richie up in Boca? Because when finally I just like, you know what? I'm sitting out here spinning my wheels for nothing. So, you know, I did my 135 last night. No big deal, right? So I went home. And then my buddy Omar, if you guys are on the live stream, you guys know Omar. He makes a cameo every now and then. He starts texting me about all the surge. And I look on the map and I'm like, dude, in our little local area, okay, $7. That's fucking surge on the 4th of July?
Yeah.
That's not surge. That's fuck you. Come here. We're not going to give you a ride unless we absolutely have to give you a ride and see if we can't screw somebody else over. That's not surge, dude. On a holiday, on Independence Day. When I tell you my trip back from Miami tonight, for those of y'all that are in the area, I took the Palmetto up from MIA into Miramar, which is where I turned my apps back on. When I tell you, I don't think I saw 100 cars going north on the Palmetto at 6:15, 6:30 p.m. I'm not exaggerating that. I've got dash cam footage to prove that. There were no cars on the road all the way up till I got into Pembroke Pines, got off at Hollywood Boulevard, took Dykes Road all the way up through Weston. There was no traffic on the roads yesterday where I was at. So when then when Omar starts texting me these things, right? And I'm looking at Uber and I'm looking at Lyft and I'm like, what the hell is going on? So no, Richie, it's not crying, bro. It's just trying to figure out what the flip is going on out there. What's going on, man? Is it what we've been saying? The general economy just ain't spending no money. Everybody wants to, and yes, there are a shit ton more new drivers. We've been preaching that for years.
Oh yeah, though there is a lot of drivers.
You know, you listen to some of these YouTube channels, and now they're starting to use our same type of conversation. You know, with teachers and this, that. Man, we've been seeing that shit. That ain't nothing new. This happens every summer. Every summer, teachers are out of work. Those seasonal workers, those seasonal people, now have to, you know, they got to fill their time and make extra money because they're not working. This happens every summer. This is nothing new. The amount of cars on the road is nothing new. The saturation in the summer is nothing new. I wish people would get over that. This is way bigger than saturation of drivers on the roads. Way bigger than that. Way bigger than that. People are broke. People got to spend, they're spending an extra 30 to 60% on their weekly bills. Forget their fixed bills like their rent and their mortgage and their electricity. But even electricity, bro, is coming up. Even electricity is going up, right?
Yeah, I've been like,
bro, people are broke. I'm telling you, they're broke. They're either broke or they're squeezing.
You gotta really pivot. Make sure that you find your little money on the side. You know, I always advertise. You know, I always advertise at my ebook. Strategies are always the same thing. It's repetitive. Just keep doing it. But this is why I work 7 days a week. 7 days a week. If I want to make that money, you know, I wake up really early in the morning and I take it to really late because I need to get something. But I haven't noticed that I have to work really harder, or I have to work longer for me to make the same amount of money.
Yeah.
And so what I'm using to my advantage is that, you know, drivers basically they get worn out, or they just can't do it. The long hours sitting in the car. I can, in between my exercising and my dieting, I've been able to pull it off just quite nicely. So I stay motivated. Not only that, me doing the YouTube channel and finding out news of what's going on out there on the road, it is actually pretty good, and it creates me additional income on top of that. So it's not a lot, but it adds up. It really does add up.
Let me catch up with a couple of people here. Commuter, good morning, brother. Richie Hustles, good morning, brother. Dr. C, what's popping, my friend? Commuters in the house. All right, let's see. Mr. Gambit, good morning, bro. I know it's early for you, bro. It's early for you. I hope you're catching those airport rides this morning. I hope you're catching something out there. Dr. C is right. In short, people are definitely broke. Way less illegal fireworks this year. You know what? I didn't even think about that. A lot more drivers on the road for the fast cash. Makes it a touch for the full-timers, but it's still doable. And I'm sure it is. Good morning, Melvin. Melvin. What's up, brother?
Good morning.
So anyway, somebody just sent me something. If you're a member of AARP, Uber now takes ride requests without the app. Yeah, we knew that. Yep. If you're an old person and you need to make a phone call because you don't know how to use a smartphone, bro, we know that. But again, you know, that doesn't deter from what we're talking about. Eddie, it's a real thing out here, bro. It's a real thing. Yep. And Mr. Gambit, you're spot on, bro. Uber and Lyft knows there are ants working for 24 hours. How long we've been saying that now? If you're in a crowd of Uber drivers, look at any Uber rideshare channel, any channel, whether they've got 50 subs or 10,000 subs, it doesn't matter. If they're in a crowd, they're getting lowballed because the apps know somebody's going to take that shit. Somebody will take it. Right? We've all done the test. You stand there with 2 or 3 of your buddies. Everybody's got on the app. Right? Sergio started the test. We've all done it in our areas. Right? They're going to send 4 different prices to all 4 of us drivers until one of us decide to take it. It is a fact of life. The apps are definitely in the mode of, we'll ask for forgiveness because it's easier than asking for permission. We are definitely in that mode, y'all. I'm not trying to be a Debbie Downer. I'm just telling you straight up facts. This is the reality of it. This is where we're at.
Okay. All right. We'll deal with it. We always seem to find a way to make additional money on the side, whatever it is. You know, and another thing that scared me, my freaking check engine light went on yesterday.
Okay,
I was like throwing a hissy fit and a half.
Okay,
I was
so
like, but I wasn't getting no codes or nothing like that.
Okay, you gonna calm down there on your check engine light?
Oh no.
So let me tell you what happens with. Okay, well then fuck it. I ain't gonna tell you. You go ahead and have your check engine light on and have a hissy fit as you're riding down the road.
The light went away, so I don't know what it was.
Well, I was gonna tell you, but you know, you wanted to act like Richie Berger over here and be a little snotty with your shit this morning. So I'll just let you. I'll let you.
You don't know what it was. I don't know what it was.
I get the same thing all the time.
So it was. I mean, I was throwing a hissy fit in the car, and I had clients. I was like, "Fuck." Shit.
I hope the next time it comes on, you cry like a little 2-year-old baby girl.
I was like, you know, record it.
And then when you come back, you can ask me, Vinny, why does this happen? And then I'll tell you then, because I'm not going to tell you now. Anyway,
It went away.
Carry my world just purchased a Tesla Model 3. I ain't even mad at you, bro. I ain't even mad at you. Like, I'm telling you, that's the pivot, y'all. I've been saying it. The pivot is not up. The pivot is down, and it's in ant mode. And they are going to favor these EVs, they're going to favor the rented EVs first, and then they're going to favor the rent or the owned EVs second. That's their move. That's their pivot. Been saying this shit. That's the pivot, y'all. That's the pivot. You are going to have to go electric. They're going to force us into it. And then they're gonna, I'm telling you,
it's gonna backfire because Teslas are cheap. Teslas are getting cheaper.
How's that backfiring on the apps? It's better for the apps. The apps make their obligations. They got to have so many rides on EVs.
Well, I'm talking about how Uber does their rental with Hertz.
Yeah, well, they're screwed. They're screwed. Dude, there's no way I can bring myself back to doing that, right? Because the way Hertz treated me last week. And bro, I talked to Ron yesterday.
Was Ron able to go back?
They're trying to bend him over again.
No, what are they trying to do now to Ron?
He paid. Remember, he said on the show Wednesday night he paid $811. You remember that, right?
Yeah,
and then they banged him out for a second $850 payment, unbeknownst to him. So he was already down $1,700 with Hertz.
Yeah,
right. Guess what they tried to charge him yesterday for his renewal? He just paid $811 last week through Hertz. You figured that would have been a 2.5 week rental. They tried to bang him out for another $599 yesterday.
Why is that?
He don't know. He said, fuck this, I'm going down. He's going to take some time today. He's going to go down. He's going to try to figure out what's going on. But we're talking $1,700 plus another $600, $2,300 in 8 days for a freaking rental.
That's a lot, man. That's really a lot.
What are we talking about, bro? Look at this. Melvin says, hey, I paid $766 this week. What are we talking about? I pray. Dude, what is going on with these people? They don't know what's going on.
I don't know. Maybe they got, since they got the deal with Ford with the Mach 3s, maybe they're trying to get out of the contract with Uber with the rentals.
That's a separate issue. When you rent the Ford Mach-E, you're renting through Ford. You're renting through Ford Direct. It's a Ford lease. It's a committed. It's not a rental like you think. It's more of a lease. Yeah, bro. I don't know what the hell they're doing. I don't think drivers know. But again, I'm going to go right back to it, bro. These companies, all these major corporations, it's better to ask for forgiveness when they screw up. After they get caught, they get the little slap on the wrist, right, for $1 million fine after they done made $1 billion, than it is to ask for permission up front. It's the squeeze on the working man and the working woman. That's what it is. Like, bro, $2,300 in 8 days. How many people out here right now on the channel could take a $2,300 hit in 8 days on top of their normal bills? I'm a bet not a lot.
And I wasn't having any of these issues in the beginning, but I know why. It was because they just wanted the people to rent out the cars, all right, and get these things out there to start making money. People are looking at my channel and they were like, "Oh, dude, is this the rental?" I was like, "Yeah, it's the rental." "Oh, and that's how much money you're making?" So, "Yeah, okay, I'm gonna go do the same thing too." And I always told them, I was like, my workload is a lot. My workload is at least 12 hours in a daily basis, minimum, daily, 7 days a week. It's like, that's how much I work for me to be able to afford the car and still make money on top of that.
So Carrie says the Tesla payment is $723. Yeah, that's about right.
Yeah,
that's about right.
It's because they get you on the little fees. The little fees they get you on.
No. They bought the Tesla. Pay attention, Eddie. Don't make me come to the microphone and slap you. Pay attention. Carrie just bought a Tesla 3. So their payment's $723 a month. Okay, $723 a month.
What APR did they get? Did they get them at?
Who cares? Who cares? He owns the. Well, DM him on the side. or her on the side. I'm not sure. It looks like a guy in the in the little avatar here. So we'll go with a guy. But I'm just saying, who cares? $723 a month. I don't care if they're charging you. I don't care if they're charging you $20 or 20% interest. It's still way shit ton cheaper than renting that damn thing through Hertz. And you don't know what Hertz is going to. You legit have no idea what Hertz is going to charge you the following week. You just don't know. So I don't know. Maybe it's me, bro. I'm sour this morning. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm sour. And I'm sour. I'm sour, yo.
Well,
tell me something good.
I am a little surprised here in Austin. Let me see here. This was a Wednesday, 2:11 a.m. Let me share my screen here.
Hey Eddie, why don't you share your screen, buddy?
So one dead, one injured after shooting in Southeast Austin at about 2:11 a.m. on Wednesday from Elm Creek Drive, just south of William and Cannon Drive. I don't know. 4th of July, usually you'll see something a little bit more than that.
Bro, that's light.
Yeah,
that's
very light. Again, it's still not good.
Light,
don't get me wrong, it's still not good. I want to see zero. I want to see zero, and what I want to see is injured because it's just probably stupid people playing with fireworks. See, one person dead and another is injured after a shooting in Southeast Austin in early Wednesday morning. And the reason why there's probably one is because just one person carrying means that whoever it was, probably the other one shot back. So just be aware of that here in Austin. Let me see. They called it around 2:11 a.m. Wednesday for an accident in the North Bluff Estates manufactured home community in the 6600 block drive just south of William Cannon Drive, which I'm going to assume is like one of those new communities.
I don't know. I don't live in Austin.
Wow. It could be one of those new communities that they built back there. Police says that officers found one person who had been shot in the head. Okay, he's dead. And another who had been shot in the neck. They could be dead too. This person was pronounced dead, but the condition of the second person is unknown at this time because the investigation is in its early stages. APD said investigators have not determined the motive and suspect information. This is why I don't like to drive at night.
Oh, you know.
And or that early in the morning.
Hey, good morning, Jeff. Good morning, brother. You know, since our weatherman is in the house, let me dial up a weather report for my man. Y'all ready? Y'all ain't.
Breaking news.
Live from San Antonio, Texas. It is hotter than a motherfucker here today in San Antonio. Back to you, Eddie and Vinny in the morning show.
Breaking news.
Welcome to beautiful, sunny, and windy Las Vegas, where it's still hot as a motherfucker, man.
I got like 5 of these things dialed up in here. Sorry about that, Jeff. Melvin said he is on the website now ordering a Tesla.
Hopefully a Model Y. By the way, I think the Model Y is cheaper than the Model 3. And do you remember?
No,
do you remember what?
It's not cheaper than a Model 3. No.
I'm
on the website every day. I'm like this fucking close to pulling that trigger. Y'all see that? That's how close I am. A frog's ass ain't that watertight. That's how close I am.
Damn, how'd you know that?
How do I know how tight a frog's ass is?
Yeah.
Because I got frogs all around me, bro. I live in a swamp.
Okay. I didn't know that was water.
You know what I've never seen? Side note, you know what I've never seen? I've never seen a frog poop.
Oh, I never seen a girl poop either.
Oh, I've seen girls poop, but I've never seen a frog poop.
I never seen.
Bro, this conversation is about to go a whole different direction. Let's go back to the other way.
Listen,
let's
go to some other news. Okay.
No. I want to stay on this news. We
Oh,
need
okay.
to have we need to have a solid live on Tesla only. We need to have a live where everybody who wants to talk Tesla, we need to have that. We need to have that show. I'd like to do it tonight, but I don't know if people are going to want to hear it tonight. So I want to do a solid live
Yeah,
show just on
listen,
Tesla.
Tesla is
you
about
get-
to take over.
They've already taken over.
You know what I think is going to
But-
you know what I think is going to happen to the Model 3? I think the Model 3 is going to become the Model 2.
No, they're already manufacturing the Model 2 in Mexico at the Mexican
It
Gigafactory.
looks just like the Model 3, right?
Huh?
And it looks just like the Model 3. I think
No,
what they
it's
did was,
smaller. It's
or is
smaller.
it totally different?
No, it's
Oh,
smaller.
hold on, I'm going to look this up.
Well, look it up, bro. What the hell? What the hell? Ron
Okay.
says, I waited 3 hours in the airport lot, South Florida, for a $8.41 comfort ride. Never again. Oh, and that's what everybody's doing, bro. That's the joke. Like, no joke to you, not laughing at you, obviously, but that's the joke, bro. People are waiting 2 and 3 and 4 hours for a freaking ride that's paying like $9. That's bad. That is so, so bad. But this is what people have resorted to. This is what people have resorted to. Melvin, Commuter wants me to send you his, he wants me to send you his referral code before you order the Tesla. That way he can get some free supercharger miles. Melvin, I'm going to send you, Commuter's
I
referral
think it
code.
should be right on the links. Don't you have yours on the link?
Don't I have what on what link? I don't have any links with the thing.
On the links on the YouTube, you don't put your referral code there?
No, for Tesla, no, I don't have a Tesla referral code.
You know, for me in the referral code, I don't even think they even stopped the whole mileage, the free mile thing, because I stopped getting it.
Well, right now, I think the way Tesla's working their deal is you get points. Because I think right now, what is it? The Model S and the Model X, you get 2 free years of supercharging. I think on the Model Y and Model 3, you're getting 3 months up front. Okay, Melvin, listen, when we get done with the live stream and everything, I will send you his referral link. So don't hit buy yet till I send you his referral code. Because he did ask first. I've got like 6 referral codes from people. I just haven't pulled the trigger yet.
Could this be it on the Model 2?
That is the Model 2. It's going to look like the little Honda, remember the little tiny Honda?
Like the hatchback?
The little hatchback, yeah.
Okay, I like it. It looks nice. So that's a little spoiler in the back.
So there you go. What are you going to do in that? You ain't going to get 5 people and 2 little carry-on backpacks in that thing.
Yeah, no, they probably, you know what they did? They probably cut the trunk. You know how the trunk is like, you have space in the trunk? I'm assuming they cut the trunk short.
Well, it's not designed to do what we do.
Yeah, correct.
It's just not designed to do what we do. If they paid a little better, I'm telling you, truth be told, if there were enough rides to sustain people like there normally are, and people were spending money in the economy like they normally do, the little SUVs, the mid-size SUVs is the perfect Uber vehicle. Xfinity QX60s, Caddy XT6s, they're perfect because you can go
in between.
Right. So you can cover a very wide range of vehicles in the truck. And our trucks are actually pretty fuel efficient. They don't kill you on the gas like some trucks like an SUV, like a Suburban or an Escalade. You don't get killed with the 10, 12 miles to the gallon. They're perfect vehicles. But the apps don't give a shit about that. It's drive and drive. I'm dropping that shirt today. I'm designing that shirt today. We're going to drop that. That shirt will be dropped tonight. Drive and drive.
But if it came to an electric car out there, in comparing to everything else out there that is out there, Tesla, just go Tesla. They have been known to
here's the problem with
all
that.
the other cars out there.
Here's the problem with that. To match our size vehicles in an electric vehicle, you're looking at 80,000 plus because you're either picking up that Rivian SUV or you're jumping up to the Model X to be able to accommodate the amount of people and or the amount of luggage, cubic square feet of cargo that our trucks have, the Cadillac XT6, the QX60s, right? The only two vehicles out there right now that can do that are an $80,000 Rivian and a $100,000 Model X. The Model Y can't do it, dude. The Model Y with that third row ain't shit. You're going to get more complaints than none.
And I've been in the back of a Model Y with a 3-seater, with a third row. You can't fit. You got to be a midget to go back there. You got to be a midget because your knees hit the back of the seat.
You only got 4 inches of room to get your feet in. So 4 inches of room. Well, Eddie, you should fit in that, but the rest of us ain't going to make it.
No. I've looked at it. I seen somebody with a Model Y with a third row, and it was just like the space back there. It's just like you can only put kids back there, little kids, not big kids.
Yeah.
Little kids.
Good morning, Jonathan. What's happening, my brother? Yeah, Mario down here. He got rid of his Tesla. I watched it, and you ain't lying, bro. He got them hour and 40-minute fucking vlogs, killing me, bro. I skipped through it. The only hour plus vlogs I'm watching are Uber Jeep AZ because he's comedic in that. But, bro, Jonathan, we got to speak to a bigger issue with our boy Mario. We got to do a GoFundMe for that cat and get him one of them head shavers that you just sit there, the little electric head shavers, because that some bitch can't shave for shit. Every time he goes in, takes a shower, comes out, he's got blood hanging all over him. Like he needs an EMT when he shaves. Like, seriously. Oh my God. That's what she said. Man, but Scott's all the way joining us this morning. Scott, what's going on, brother? I hope California's treating you well this morning. Oh, little dump on Spy here. It's going to ruin my day, bro. Spy's killing me this morning. Spy is killing me, but I'm holding the faith, holding the line this morning because the numbers say we're going up. You ain't lying, bro. Mario, hey, bro. Melvin, Mario, dude, he should just, when he goes in to shave, he should just take a Walmart bag and tie it around his neck, catch all that blood from him shaving, and just take it right to the big red bus.
What happened with Mario? Why he get rid of the Tesla?
Because he can't afford it. And for Mario to turn around and say he can't afford the Tesla, he's not making enough money to afford the Tesla, that's saying something. Because Mario's a hustler, bro. Like, he stays out. He lives out there, bro. He loves doing what he's doing. He loves the game. But if he can't afford it, if Mario can't afford it, and I told you when I picked up the rental a couple weeks ago, when I went in there and the first thing I told homie, I said, hey, bro, make sure you get me a black one. He was like, bro, we got 10 of them back there. Don't worry, I got you.
Damn you, did driven dad. I'm like 2 inches above a being a midget, okay? So I do not qualify.
Just wait, Tony.
Trust me, I don't fit in the back seat. All right, leave me alone. I don't fit in the back seat. My legs are still long.
Give him a month. He's gonna be skinny. He's gonna be skinny like Vinny again, and he'll be able to fit back there then. His little 5'5" frame. But right now he's 5'5" wide too. That's why he's on that carnivore diet, trying to get rid of that weight.
Dude, I'm freaking. I gotta tell you, I'm really surprised about that carnivore diet. Really, really surprised. I mean, I can't even believe that I'm actually awake right now. Because it is just I didn't think I'd be energetic. I didn't think, because you go through your withdrawal and you kind of lose energy for a while. You feel like you're getting sick, like you got like the flu. But it went away. And it went away. I was like, all right. I was like, you know what? Let's go with it. Let's go with it. But it was doing me pretty good. But before I even say anything, I mean, I am making a video that I really want to put out there today.
Man, put the damn video out already. Are you going to be wearing skinny jeans? Are you going to be wearing skinny jeans in the video?
No. But
well, then the diet don't work.
No,
if Eddie ain't, listen, y'all. If Eddie ain't coming out with skinny jeans on the video, then
I got to lose a lot. 201. I'm 192 right now. So I got to go back to my 180. I have to go down to my 180, and this is in 2 weeks, by the way.
Okay. Well, let's see. Nicholas, Skull Crusher Razor. Yeah, bro. I'm telling you. I love Mario to death, bro. I'll even tonight on the live stream, I'll even throw up one of his videos. I've invited him on, but Mario does Mario. There's another guy too, bro. Eddie, I want to try to get on the show if the Rideshare Garage team is allowed, if they're down with him. I'm gonna reach out to him. We'll try to get him on next week. It's this new cat I've been following out in Vegas, man. He could use a little bump in his. He's relatively new, but he's a happy-go-lucky guy. I don't know, probably around your age, like 17, 18 years old. And but he's having fun out there. He's just having fun, and he's making money in Vegas right now. So I want to try to get him on. I'll get his name and everything. I'll list it tonight. I'd like to get him on the show one night just to bring him into the fold.
And I have seen people here in Austin, Cali, Colorado, only one license plate from Nevada that are actually here driving, and quite a few from Florida.
In Texas,
a few from Florida driving here.
That's because, bro, we are full. Florida is full. Do not come to Florida. We have too many damn people as it is. Do not come to Florida. And if we could get all these New Yorkers to move back to freaking New York, that would be a blessing too. Because they can't drive with the shit. New Yorkers, bro. Listen, you know how New Yorkers are born, right?
Yep. They don't want to let you buy.
No. You know how New Yorkers are born,
everybody off.
New Yorkers are born. They come out of the womb like this. You know what that is? That's their hand already on the fucking horn. It's in their DNA to be born with their arm out like this so they can freaking hit the horn. Oh my God!
I almost smashed the grill of this truck that honked the horn, like while I was right next to it while we were crossing the street he had a red light, so we were crossing the street just so he can wave and get the attention of the person that was right next to me.
Bro, sick. Just sick, dude. Just sick. Oh man.
Yeah, but
hey, hell no, Melvin. Hell no. Florida does not have any vacancy signs. It says no vacancies. None. No vacancies.
By the way, I want to hear about this. This is why I brought this particular type of news up right now.
What's that?
I don't know if you know anything about this, Vinny, but I want to know what's going on with this.
Hold on. Oh shit. Okay.
Hold on. What are you gonna do? Go ahead.
Don't forget Rideshare Garage mugs. By the way, we're gonna have some stuff for Eddie and Vinny in the morning. Our executive producer Kiara reached out to me yesterday, and we're gonna have at least a coffee mug or a t-shirt or something. Yeah, we're pushing our merch. God damn it. Goddamn right. This shit costs money. God damn it. This shit costs money to run. Anyway, go ahead with your news.
I need. Me and Vinny talked about it last time about having merch for the in the mornings with Eddie and Vinny. And I told him that I didn't know where I was going to go with the channel, but it looks like we're going to be going. We're going to keep it. We're going to keep it the way that it is right now. It's going pretty good. I don't mind it. Besides, keeps me busy and a little bit more motivated. All right, here we go. For news. Okay, lawmakers rattled by AI launch nukes demand human control in defense policy bill. I don't even know, did they even put that in there like on purpose? It says the possibility that an artificial intelligence system might launch a nuclear attack on its own has prompted House lawmakers to propose legislative language that would ensure America's nuclear arsenal remains under human control. I don't even believe that AI should be involved in this at all.
What do you think is going to happen?
Like at all, like zero, like none. It should all be like by human.
Yes, it should be.
No,
what
no
did you
AI.
think was going to happen? What did you think was going to happen?
It's let me see. Rep. Ted Lieu, I guess from California, has proposed a bipartisan amendment to the 2024 defense policy. Dude, this guy's got to go. Bill that requires the Pentagon to put it in place a system that ensures a meaningful human control is required. Oh, I'm sorry that he put that in there. There's got to be human control. It's required to launch any nuclear weapon. I truly agree. Actually, as a matter of fact, I don't even like it. Should remove AI from it like totally. It defines human if it said it defines human control by saying people must have the final say in selecting and engaging targets, including when, where, and how they are hit with a nuclear weapon. Yeah, it's just the nuclear part. It's kind of like okay, let's say you're in a worst case scenario and you have to use nuclear, right? Would you want to anyway? It affects everybody, not just it. Okay, yeah, it ends a war, yeah, but then you screw yourself for a lifetime,
Listen, Eddie.
forever.
Eddie.
Did you have you seen
if
what we have done with nuclear right now? How far we have gotten from Hiroshima?
Listen, if the computer system that is linked up to our nuclear arsenal is in any way, shape, or form connected to the internet, any way, shape, or form, connected to an open internet, even a closed internet, fuck, they've hacked Tesla cars, okay? If they are connected to the internet, they are susceptible to not only human hacking, but AI hacking.
Yeah.
It's a Skynet. If y'all don't know what Skynet is, y'all need to go watch The Terminator.
That's right.
If you don't understand hacking, internet presence, AI self-aware presence, I got 2 movies for you. They're very enjoyable movies too, by the way. But the underlying tone all comes out to the same shit. Transcendence with Johnny Depp and Moonfall that just came out last year. Moonfall is pretty cool. That's a good movie. I like it. I bought it. But these movies, while entertaining, they show you what can happen. I mean, this shit isn't this isn't we're not playing checkers here, guys.
Yeah, no, and I'm talking about from like back in the day. Now I don't know if this is something true, but through time we evolve and we kind of make things like better and bigger, and we come up with better weapons. But this is the idea. I mean, okay, so let's say this is Hiroshima. We're somewhere over here with nuclear. Okay, one bomb could basically take out like one side of a country, but then that spreads to the rest of the world. The AI involved in any of this stuff, absolutely big no-nos. No-nos. It's just a button that's got to be pushed by human. That's it. Okay, and green light, red light, green light.
They have dual authentication. So when they go to turn them keys, they got to turn keys off the authentication codes. So I'm pretty sure we're okay there right now. But no, Eddie is not doing keto. Eddie is doing carnivore.
Yeah, which is beyond keto. If basically I'm cutting out no carbs. I'm not eating any carbs. And what I found out was that it uses its own body fat as energy. So when you eat like meat, that's all you eat. It's meat. Then the fat on the meat is what gives you energy because it uses that as energy. I've been doing pretty good on it. I'm not complaining on it. I'm experimenting with it. It's a whole Joe Rogan thing. Peterson actually also did it too. Michaela, his daughter, Michaela Peterson was the one that got the father into it, and he saw some pretty good results. And I'm not believing his results until I try it, and I'm giving it a try. I want to see what the hell these people are actually talking about. There was a neuroscientist on TV, on a YouTube, and they did an interview, and he was talking about the benefits of it. And then there was another nutritionist, and he was saying the pyramid is like totally wrong. They're totally off on this thing. It was just a made up thing for a sales of products.
Of course,
companies. So,
bro, we talked about that yesterday. Go look at all these health ministers around the world. They're like 900 pounds.
Yeah.
How are you going to take health advice from a 900-pound person?
And I actually found the that person that you was talking about.
Which one, the British or the American?
No, this chick. This is the one that you was talking about. Is this the one you were talking about?
Oh no, bro. That I don't even want to talk about that. But yeah, that's now there's another one that's about twice the size of her. So yeah, no, but that person just I don't even.
It's just okay.
Ugh.
But I don't know. So all right, with everything that's going on right now and a whole bunch of lies and stuff, I wouldn't be surprised. So I'm going carnivore, baby, all meat, steak, the good stuff that we have always loved, and then that goes for the whole animal activist. I'm gonna eat everything.
Well,
I haven't tried liver yet. I haven't tried liver yet.
Did you see the Pierce Morgan the Pierce Morgan interview with the vegetarian vegan? How he broke down how they're destroying.
Oh yeah.
How they're destroying the environment with their vegan ways. It was incredible the way he broke it down. Now I'm not a Pierce Morgan fan because Pierce plays to the ratings, so he's got bias. His bias is money. But yeah, it was pretty good though. That he was pretty pointed on that.
Yeah, and the vegans kill more animals than regular meat eaters do.
100% they do. Yes, they do. Yes,
because the animals eat the vegan stuff that they make. So what do they have to do? They have to kill these animals, but they don't get consumed.
Right. Right.
So to keep them at the farm,
Burn them
what
in the
do you
fields.
think they do?
Burn them in the fields, bro. Burn them in the fields.
Yeah.
Burn them in the fields. Oh, God.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, Driven Dad said it too. Yeah, vegans kill more animals than everybody. I believe it's like 20% more. Okay. But I mean, when we do, we consume them.
Listen, bro. Listen. We live in a world, we always have lived in a world of kings and peasants where the kings decry down to the peasants, do as I say, not do as I do. We still live in that world today. It has been that way in the history of man. The kings come and take and rape and pillage and plummet all of us peasants. You tie it to any industry, especially ours right now, bro. Especially our industry. Our industry is bad right now. There's no more blood in the stone, Uber. There's no more blood in the stone, Lyft. There's no more blood in the stone, DoorDash.
I'm going.
You guys are squeezing dust out of us now.
The crap that I had to deal with yesterday, smelling all the shit that I wanted to eat. And I told my daughter, no, I'm not doing it. I'm not eating any of that stuff.
Eddie, you do understand.
I lost you.
You dictate to your daughter. You don't let your daughter dictate to you. You do know that.
Right? Well, my daughter wants to eat. She's like, Daddy, do you want me to get you barbecue? I was like, no,
let her eat
barbecue. I said, you get whatever you want. But temptation. When people are eating in front of you, temptation. Be like, oh no, that's good. I was like, no, because if I eat it, and another thing too, when you go carnivore, the moment you cheat, the side effects last you like a month. It sucks. Yeah.
I'm not with side effects, bro. I don't want to hear nothing about no damn side effects. I'm so sick of side effects.
It's just like you hit it down. Anyway, look at this. Now I'm a little bit. I mean, I knew this was going to happen anyway. Let me see. Evidence mounts Hispanic voters are drifting towards the GOP. What do you think about this?
Listen. I'm from Miami, bro. I can tell you all about that twice on Sunday. The Cubans that have migrated here. The Cubans that have migrated here have more history than any other modern society right now with communism, maybe outside of China. But Cuba, those people, the people of Cuba have been beat down, bro. Venezuela ain't shit compared to Cuba. Ain't shit. Venezuela's just getting started. Cuba's been having this since the 60s. When they come here, they don't want to hear socialism. They don't want to hear communism. They are living, walking, breathing proof that it doesn't work. So when you start seeing Hispanics, let's talk about that, Eddie, because you're Hispanic. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. We might lose some people here, but trust me, fellas, y'all.
AOP does not speak for me at all.
She's an American, bro. Every time she
It
hollers
is
she's
not-
Puerto Rican, I want to smack the shit out of her. She is an American. She is a privileged American.
She
But
should
dude,
not be. She should not be
you
in there
cannot
anymore. She's
you
just
cannot
dumb.
define Hispanic. You cannot define Hispanic in South Florida.
Until this
Because
day, I get asked that is Puerto Rico part of the United States. I was like, nah, I'm here illegally. I just jumped in the boat
Listen,
and came over. I was like, people, a lot of
Hispanics-
people are just like truly freaking clueless.
Hispanics are not, you can't define Hispanic because there are 100 countries out there where they speak Spanish. And every country has a different outlook on their politics, on their society, on their culture, right? So when they say, well, Hispanic, well, you can't define Hispanic because if you're on the west coast of the country, you think Hispanic, you think Mexico. But on the east coast of the country, you think Hispanic, you think Cuba. So right there, Cuba and Mexico are two different cultures completely. So the fact that they get grouped in together and nothing can be further from the truth. But nobody talks about that. Do you realize, and I'm bringing up his name, don't take it one way or another. Please don't take this one way or another, y'all. Donald Trump almost flipped Dade County in the last presidential election. He got more Republican votes in Dade County during the 2020 election than any Republican president has ever gotten. Think about that. Ron DeSantis, who is on my shit list right now, okay, flipped Dade County.
I mean, it's backfiring big time.
If you beat a person down enough, they're going to eventually bite you. If you beat a person enough, eventually they're going to stand up and they're going to beat your ass right back. And that's what's happening to the American people. They're getting beat down so much, they're fighting back now.
Yeah.
That's exactly what it is. It doesn't matter Democrat, Republican, because there's some Republican areas too that Republicans are just pieces of shit. And those people are fighting back.
In the beginning, it was like, I don't care who's in office. I just want to see results. Okay. They say one thing. This is one of the reasons why back in the day I stopped voting. They say one thing, but the moment they get in office, they start doing another. And there's just a whole bunch of lies. The reason why I voted this time, I was like, okay, this guy's been saying this for a very, very long time. All right. So he knows what's going on, but he's been saying it for a long time. But if you go through his history or you read any of his books, you realize that not only does he talk about it, but you see him doing it. You see him doing it every single time. And all these people, they're going for office and stuff. And they was like, oh, yeah, well, I can't do anything because I'm not in there. I was like, nah, MF. I was like, do it before. Do something before. This way, when you're in, you could just blow the whole thing up, okay? And then you could have great success and people start following you because you're actually doing what you actually said you were going to do because you already did it back in the day. That was one of the things why I voted. I started voting 2016.
Well, here's my thing, bro. I don't want to turn this into a political show today, but if you want to go down that route, we can go down that route. I don't care. Listen, at the end of the day, what people need to think about is what protects their family the best. If you want to be honest and truthful about it, right? You should, if you're going to vote, if you're going to participate in the constitutional republic and the democracy that we use for our elections, okay, then you have to understand you need to vote what's best for you and your family. People got away from that. They don't do that anymore. They vote for whatever, the propaganda machine tells them to vote.
Correct. Whatever they're selling to get in.
Exactly. Exactly.
That's what they're doing. They're selling it to get in. Once they get in, it's a totally different story.
How does the former Speaker of the House, Nancy Pelosi, stand there? Where does she get the balls to stand there at a microphone and tell the world the Supreme Court should have term limits? when she's 36 years as a congresswoman. You want to put term limits on the Supreme Court, but not term limits on Congress. How does that happen, dude? Make that make sense to me. The world's greatest insider trader. The world's greatest insider trader, Nancy Pelosi, is going to stand there and tell us, she's going to lecture to us with all her plastic surgery, with all her, hey, help me up because I can't kneel anymore. How is she going to stand there and lecture us about anything?
Yeah.
But people still elect that Raggedy Ann to office. Here's my thoughts on AOC. The only time you hear from AOC, bro, is when the Democrats need another distraction, because she's the ultimate trigger. She is the ultimate puppet. Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez is the ultimate puppet. When they need the biggest distraction of all, they call her up. She's like the designated hitter of propaganda. That's my opinion of AOC. And I keep saying she ain't a real Puerto Rican female. She's not a real Latin female. Her ass is flatter than any goddamn ironing board I've ever seen. Every Latin female I've ever seen, they ain't got no flat booties, bro. So
I remember him. What's his name?
Alex Stein.
Alex Stein. I like Alex Stein.
I want that juicy Latin booty, baby.
No,
right
did you see when he went in front of a panel? And he was like, since you're allowing it, that I can say whatever I want.
Yeah, I've seen him.
Everybody in the panel. It's like, you guys are all pedals. It's like, I can't believe you're allowing this stuff.
Anyway, bro, it's awesome, dude. They're awesome. Let me catch up with some comments here. Do what's best to make sense, not what fills pockets. Bro, correct. At the end of the day, if you truly care about where you live or your society or your culture, you're going to do what you got to do to save that culture. Right? At the end of the day, that's the bottom line. I used to vote with my emotions, and then I got educated. I woke up. And when you see things for what they are, and unfortunately, our young people don't see that.
This is why I like it. I like doing this because I don't know.
Communism as a concept where society is run for the good of the proletariat is an amazing proposition. The problem is corruption. But show me where it isn't corrupt. UK and USA both totally corrupt. Our politicians are corrupt. But our politicians have always been corrupt. Power, for the sake of wanting power, is corrupt in itself. Give me the guy who don't want to serve. Give me that guy, that woman who don't want the power. That's the one that should be wielding it. And then hope they don't get corrupt. People become, look at social media. Social media. People will lie their asses off on social media just to garner the likes. And the more likes that they get, the more empowered they feel. So when we look at it, here's a good example. I was going to bring this up tonight, Eddie, but we can get it started now.
Okay.
We can get it started now. Rideshare Hub. Dylan. The biggest phony, fake rideshare content creator in the history of content creation. Rideshare Hub. You piece of shit. He makes all these fake videos. Gets thousands and thousands of likes. Bro, he's making shit tons of money on fake videos. There is not one thing he has ever offered as a rideshare content creator that's worth a damn to rideshare drivers. Has not offered one thing. Now he goes around, he makes all these fucking videos, and all they do is hurt smaller channels that try to help. At the end of the day, the Rideshare Garage team, the Rideshare Guide team, Chris and Sergio, I'm putting them in this, right? There are honest people out there, Rideshare Rodeo, The Driven Dead. These are all people, there's too many to name, that are small channels that are trying to help drivers. Not to hurt them. And then you got clowns like freaking this guy, the Rideshare hub, Dylan, that people see those videos and they're automatically triggered. They don't even want to know how to drive well. They're not worried about driving smarter. They just know, oh, I'm a victim. How the fuck are you a victim if you have the ability to turn on and off the app?
Yeah,
How are you a victim of Uber or Lyft if you have the ability to turn on or off the app?
you got to move on to something else.
It's
If
not
it
even
doesn't
about
work-
yeah, but that's not even it.
You
In
know,
my eyes, Eddie. I'm not trying to cut you off, but that's not even it.
uh-huh.
You're not a victim if you have a choice.
That's right.
That's life. Go ahead, bro. Because
Well, that's why because when we talk, we're just talking. You ain't got to take our opinion, okay? Because at the end of the day, I mean, we might be doing this and we might be right sharing, but there are other things that we're actually doing on the side. Oh, Vinny punished himself. Vinny, bad boy, bad boy. But you got to pivot. Good morning there, Mr. Sergio. Oh yeah, be safe. Only one death in Austin there, Sergio. No biggie. It's only one. But yeah, you got to pivot. You got to find your pivot. You got to work your stop listening to other people and do whatever. If you don't know what cherry picking is, don't do it. If you're doing it for your first time, do expect that it might not work because you might just not know what you're doing. You know,
Good morning,
that's why I
Sergio.
don't encourage. I don't even try. Cherry picking every once in a while. I'll do it, but the majority of the time, since I have a whole bunch of tiers to work with on the apps, I just switch my lower tiers off and I stick to my higher tiers, instead of cherry picking, and I'll take the higher tier rides. It's because I'm still not good at it.
Eddie, excuse me one second. Good morning, Sergio. I got to go back to timeout. I just wanted to pop in and say good morning to you.
Vinny had a hasty fit, about what's going on with the apps and stuff. But always pivot, always find a way.
Wait. I got to correct that. It was not a hissy fit about the apps. It's about people that claim to be a fucking victim when they got a choice.
Okay.
That's what I'm going off about. So I'm going right back into timeout.
Okay. Come back, Vinny. It's okay. Always pivot.
I don't want to come back. I'm going back in timeout.
I'm about to pay my PC off, and I am very, very, very motivated to get my 3D printer. I want to see if I can make money off of it. There's some stuff that I'm going to print on it for myself, especially for the car, the cases for my phone and stuff. This one I got to buy them anymore. 3D printer, but that 3D printer is going to be the Computer Bench in 1984 by Orwell. Okay. I'll give it a read.
Should be required reading in every single literature class, every single 7th grade English class. When I was in 7th grade, we had a couple of books that we were required to read. I wish 1984 would have been one of them. I didn't read 1984 until I was in the military. I was pulling guard duty, and so I would read the book while I was doing my guard duty. And should be required reading. I'm going back to timeout.
Okay, I'll give it a nice little try. Politics is not my strong suit, but since I keep reading the news about what's going on, which it affects, it affects the market, it affects how I work with ride sharing, how everything, I'm trying to pivot into other things that try to make me money. So that's why I like reporting the news. I'm not always accurate on it, or I might not be doing the right research, but practice makes perfect.
1984 is not a political book. 1984 is about dystopian control and propaganda. 1984 is not a political book. Back to timeout, Vinny.
Damn, that's a long time out. I agree. Yeah, 1984. I'll give it a read. I'll give it a read. You got me on that one. Definitely got me on that one. But with everything else that's going on, by the way, I've been working a lot more to make the same amount of money. Today I have not hit the road. I have not hit the road yet. So when I hit the road, well, I'm about to see what's going to happen today. It's not even surging at all today. Not even surging at all today.
Bro, you know what was shocking to me? I sent Sergio, my good friend Sergio, I sent him a couple of screenshots last night because I like to aggravate him because I know he's got thousands of drivers aggravating him. So I try to throw my little aggravation in on him too. Bro, you know how little gray clouds, the gray clouds of doom were even showing on my map yesterday? Very, very little. Very, very little.
Yeah, no, I wasn't getting
Yes,
anything.
Nicholas Williams. Sometimes I got to put myself in timeout for a little bit to calm down because, yesterday's conversation, I lost 2 subscribers after our show yesterday, Eddie. Not 1, I lost 2. Because all we did was had a general conversation. I understand some people get triggered. I hope you would join us in the mornings because we talk about everything, right? Wednesday nights, tonight, 9 p.m. Eastern time, 6 o'clock on the West Coast. The Rideshare Garage, we're fully focused on Rideshare, Uber, Lyft, and we do bring in some DoorDash, delivery stuff. We have a couple of garage team members that come in for that. But at the end of the day, bro, that's the concentration. In the morning is to get you up, make you aware. You don't have to agree with us, but damn, you ain't got to hate. Like, you ain't got to hate on us, Eddie's cute. Look at him. Eddie, give us the smile, bro. Give us the smile, bro. There it is. Look how cute that guy is.
Papi chulos.
When he comes to visit me in South Florida, I'm dropping him right off in the middle of Wilton Manors. And I'm going to put a little tip jar on his hip. And we're going to see how much money Eddie can make us on the stroll.
Yeah, I know. And this whole gym thing is going to be...
Bro, they love the gym in Wilton Manors. They love the gym in Wilton Manors, bro. You're going to do so well there. You're going to do so well there.
And anybody here from the Netherlands, is this how you guys do fireworks over here? Just want to post this up for you guys. Hey, focus. Oh, and Talib, remember, download all the other apps. I think you downloaded the Momo app. Yeah, correct. We tend. That's why I like to do day trading. I'm still practicing now. Keep messing up. Uber and maybe Roadie. Yep. Viho, Momo, whatever the one. So just keep going at it. Anyway, fireworks. It's just.
What we got? I see a half tunnel. What are we doing in the tunnel? Eddie? Okay. Damn. Whoa! Shit!
Oh. What the hell is this? It's from another angle.
Oh my God. I thought he ran too far. He didn't run far enough. Look at that. Oh, look at that concussion wave. Oh.
That is bad. What do you think that was? That was like the sound wave?
Yeah, it's called that's the concussion wave. Sergio says, since we're doing the Oprah Book Club. Now, see, bro, you're invoking names I don't care for because she's a propagandist, but I'm going to let this one slide because you're Sergio and you're my brother. Oprah Book Club this morning, 1995, book by Carl Sagan. Demon Haunted World is a strong candidate. Yes. Carl Sagan, bro. He was another one that was, he was labeled a kook. But Carl Sagan's, he's written several really good books. And listen, you ain't got to read them. Go join. I got a link.
I'm gonna put the link for the Orwell.
Get the audio books, man. Y'all ain't even got to read them, bro. There's audio books out there. I'll put a link tonight, man. If you guys like listening to podcasts while you're driving, I know I know for a fact, Eddie, there are people that listen to our show while they're working, and they don't even do rideshare. But they listen to our show, which is awesome. Yeah. But yeah, man. Hey, listen, even if you don't want to read the book, you can do the audio book, man. You can do the audio book.
There you go.
We got links everywhere, bro. You get a free month of audio. You get 2 free books out of Prime, Amazon bullshit, whatever. Yeah, that was a shockwave, bro. Bucky, that was a shockwave, homie. I call it the concussion wave because if you're close enough, you're getting a concussion. It's going to happen. There you go. There's a link to 1984. Dial up Carl Sagan's Demon Haunted World. Since we're doing book club like Sergio.
Carl's
By the
what?
way, huh?
Carl Saving.
Carl Sagan. Look at the comment, bro. God damn it. There you go. Now just copy and paste, whatever you got to do. Audiobooks are like printing instead of cursive. Got to read too. Yeah, no doubt about that, Driven Dad. But a lot of people don't have time to read.
I agree with
We're
that.
too busy, you know. We're too busy out here chasing the ant mode. You know, ant mode.
Is this it?
Some people, huh?
Is it it?
Yep, that's it. That's it. Link it up, homie. Link it up.
All right. Carl Sagan.
You know, there was how many? Hold on. How many people here have been around long enough, or have seen the movie with Rodney Dangerfield, Back to School? He's got a classic line in that movie, Back to School. Rodney Dangerfield with the triple Lundy. Anybody remember that? The triple Lundy? Anyway, so he's dating, or he takes out a professor. He's like 90 years old going back to school, right? He takes out a professor. The professor asks, she asks him, do you read? He's like, nah, I wait till it comes out on the movies and I go in and I'm in and out in 2 hours. I get the whole thing. That's how some people are. Some people are visual learners. Some people are audible learners. Some people are doers. They got to physically do it to learn it. They can read it. They can watch it 1,000 times, but until they physically do it, they can't get it.
Yeah, no, that's how I do my free time.
Yeah, there are different levels of learning. So if you can read. If you can listen. You know, that's just the way it is.
The majority of the books that I've gotten and I've read was, there's just, I bought the physical book just to have it. But it was just, it was an audio. It was an audio. And then if something catch my curiosity, I will go into the book and I will see the images to see what they're talking about.
So that's where we're at. What else we got going on today, Eddie? We got about 10 minutes left in this broadcast.
Yeah, nothing. I just, I played my 2 calls here on oh my God, on Spy. It closed the gap and I was out.
Commuter, Rodney Dangerfield was a legend. I remember that movie. Bro, that movie was awesome. But you got to be a little older to know the movie. But Commuter, do you remember that line? He says, nah, I don't read. I go to the movie. I'm in and out in 2 hours. Like that was a precursor. Bro, that was a precursor to audiobooks. That was a precursor to where we're at today with social media. You know, people go watch the movie. But I agree with Driven Dad. The best way to hear, read, and write, those 3 combined bring 80% retention. 100%. But the beauty about reading, right? The beauty about reading is that now your mind's eye takes what it's reading and creates its own visual. Like, I know we're getting a little deep here. Sorry about that. But, shit, that's the way it is. When you read something, your mind's eye creates it. Your mind's eye, your mind's ears create what you think the characters sound like. Your mind's eye creates what you think the characters look like based on what you're reading. It's an awesome thing. I don't read enough anymore, but Sergio wants to know, are we all going to Denver? I will be there August 3rd, 4th, and 5th. I'm not going to Denver. I wasn't invited. Shit, I ain't going. Hell no.
What's going on in Denver?
Bro, GigCon.
Wow.
Tony will be there. Cray will be there. Red will be there. Sergio will be there. It's a gig. It's like a convention for gig workers. So,
Okay.
It should be good. Maybe next year. Not this year. It's too short notice, bro. If I had the Tesla in the yard already, I would take the Tesla on the road trip and I'd drive to Denver. Colorado's beautiful. Beautiful state, bro. Colorado is an absolute beautiful state in the summer. It's beautiful.
I'm dead center too. I am in dead center too.
You are the two what?
I'm center, so Texas. So either way, left, right, same distance. By the way, I want to show you guys.
Once I pull up, once I put the Tesla in the yard, I'm coming to see you. I'm going to see Jeff. I might even venture out to LA and go see Sergio and Steven.
Damn.
I am not going to Chicago. I don't have enough. I'm not armed well enough to go to Chicago.
Yeah, I know. That's a little scary right there. A little scary right there.
I joked about it. I'd go to Chicago in a heartbeat. You kidding me?
This is
I grew up in Miami, bro.
bus driver in Qingwen Town. Okay, China. Don't mess with these
China?
guys. Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Their road rage is it's not like ours, bro. They just
Pull it up. This is China? Road rage? Okay, let's go.
what does that say? That says Qingwen Town.
I don't know. It could be anything, bro. And you read
I
it
know how
wrong.
to read
You're
it.
supposed
I
to
know
read
how
it-
to read it. It's just that's what it says.
Okay. Well, I mean, it's written wrong. It's supposed to be up and down. Oh! Ow! Oh! Wait a minute. Okay. That shit ain't funny, but it's funny. What the hell? What the hell?
That was some shit, bro.
What the hell?
Don't mess with the bus drivers over there, bro. I mean, if
Bro,
you
come
think
on, bro.
we're depressed, oh, they're suicidal.
Well, I ain't gonna say nothing, but it is a communist society, bro. That's all I can say about that.
They are truly
Novice,
suicidal.
my man Novice says he wants to get a shotgun when I make my big cross country road trip.
Oh, nice.
Novice, you can hop in, bro. I don't care. You're paying for the gas though. In the Tesla, you're gonna pay for the gas.
Oh, that's gonna be cheap. Novice, I take that anytime. I take that anytime. And if anybody's okay, you gotta pay for gas right now. It's okay. Let's go to the gas stations, fill up.
He's gonna have to pay for gas and the oil changes. Scott Robinson, if you come to California, I will buy you dinner. You'll probably have to, bro, because dinner out there is probably like $99 at the dollar store, bro. All them goddamn taxes y'all pay out there, homie. Homie, I got people all across the country that I know.
And things are getting so expensive. Okay, we can in Texas. Texans always find a way to do it. You know, when they do it themselves, okay, but they enjoy themselves at the same time. There's no need to go out and buy things because this is how we did. You see a lot of us do our 4th of July.
He's got a smoker on there. Oh my God. There you go. That's way better than Zuckerberg's video with the flag a year or two ago. That's how you do it, bro. That's how you do it, Hoss.
Okay.
Oh, man. All right. So Sergio says he is going to rub elbows with legislators. That's why I'm going to put my 100% efforts towards legislation helping gig workers. We can do it if we have a united voice. Brother, you ain't lying. Go out there and rub them elbows, man. Get to know these people. Get in their ass. Like, if you guys are on Twitter, you guys should go follow Sergio on Twitter. Because Sergio is the epitome on Twitter of bugging the hell out of these guys. He ain't afraid. I give Sergio that, bro. He ain't afraid. He is not afraid. He's going to hate this. He is going to hate what I'm about to say, but I'm going to say it anyway. Okay? And if Sergio never talks to me again, sorry, bro. He is the Donald Trump. Sergio is the Donald Trump of trolling the swamp of rideshare.
Sergio got no hair. How could you compare?
Sergio, I'm going to say it again, bro. Y'all check it out. He is the Donald Trump of trolling the swamp of rideshare. He tells you the truth. He tells you the truth. He is the Trump troll of rideshare, without question. Y'all ain't got to like him, but y'all damn sure appreciate what he does. You know what I'm saying? Oh, man.
Yeah, I got Sergio on my Twitter.
Sergio just left the chat. Sergio just left the chat. He just unsubscribed. He just blocked me on Twitter.
Sergio.
Oh, God. Oh, man.
Where is it?
But it's the truth. Like, because Sergio's voice carries weight. His research is always on point.
Yeah, a $6 billion weight for Uber.
Right? Now he's got the thing coming back with the EVs. right? People wasn't always getting all the money for the EVs like they were supposed to. I ain't got no money back. I only had 45 rides. So if they were cheating me, they ain't sent me no money yet. But I have seen proof, right, that people are getting paid after they expose the 80 cents on the dollar EV credit. I've seen that proof. He's making them pay. He's holding them accountable. Nobody else in the industry is doing that. Nobody. And as much as I like Chris is just along for the ride. Sergio's holding them accountable. So while we try to help people pivot, Sergio and his group, they're bringing it to you and they're putting it in your face. This is how you're getting bent over. And we're going to try to stop. We're going to try to buy some lube at CVS if they haven't stolen it all out of California yet, so that it doesn't hurt so much when you bend over. Seriously, that's the way it is. Well, all right, some of these comments, keep it up, Serge. Man of the people. If I were Sergio, I'd take that as a compliment. Sergio, thank you, Sergio. You're an amazing advocate for drivers up and down the land. And then Sergio says, yeah. My PayPal is, my Venmo is, my Cash App. I'm joking. Sergio is.
This is Sparta!
So, well, that's where we're at.
So is that where we're at, bro? Where are we at?
I think that's where we're at.
I bet you $20. I know where you got your shoes.
I can't believe. I mean, if it wasn't because of the things that I have doing on the side that create me just a little teeny bit of income, I think I'd be assed out right now. I'd be really assed out.
I bet you $20. I know where you got your shoes at.
You know, what do you think I got my shoes at?
No. I bet you $20. I know where you got your shoes at.
At the shoe store.
Lying ass. You got them in your house right now in Austin, Texas.
Oh, really?
If you've never been to New Orleans, watch out for that. That scam. If you're ever in New Orleans, watch out for that scam, bro.
I got scammed. Somebody was trying to get me scammed on Uber.
Tell us, bro. Tell us.
And damn, I was trying to record it, but I was turning the cam on to record the whole entire thing.
Bro, I just moved to the edge of my seat. You got me on the edge of my seat. I just moved to the edge of my seat. Tell me.
All right.
Tell me.
I got a call from Uber. They called, but the pickup was at a hotel. I was like, okay, great. But I got a call, and it said Uber support. All right. And I'm like, okay, let's see what goes on here. But I noticed at the bottom, it gives you a description where the call is coming from. It's coming from New York. I was like, oh, New York. I didn't know that Uber had an office over in New York. All right. I've gotten one of these before. Started calling. He's like, oh, yeah, this is Uber support. And I just want to, how is your day going on today? I was like, yep. Oh, it's going pretty good. I was like, how was yours? I was like, oh, yeah, it's going good. The reason why we're calling is because a client complained that the car smelled like alcohol. Have you heard anything like this? And I was like, well, no, you got me on this one. The guy goes, have you been drinking? And I was like, well, not for like almost 5 years. I don't think I've ever been, I've had a drink. And he's like, why do you think the client was saying that the car smelled like alcohol? I was like, well, I don't know. That's a really good question. And then click, hung up. I was like, damn it. This is at the same time that I was trying to set up my camera to record this guy. All right. And to see if I can actually get him on camera. But yeah, I was like, Uber doesn't ever call you for any client complaining that the car smell like alcohol. They just automatically shut your account off. They never call you. They never call you for anything.
Years ago, actually at the beginning of the pause, right? When we started opening back up here, I was in the airport because nobody was working the airport. So I was making money at the airports. I got one of those phone calls from Lyft. Guy tried to scam me on Lyft. And he was like, hey, we're going to send you a code. We want to reward you, blah, 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 blah. I was like, okay, send me a code. Well, you have to go into the, no. Send me a code. So they dialed up my number, requested a code, and I gave them the 012345. And he kept saying, that's not the code. And I kept saying, that's the fucking code you're going to get. And then I went to cussing that bitch out left and right. And what they do is they use like Google phone or these third-party phone numbers, you know, like, and that's how they get you. Bitch wasn't getting me. I ain't ever got a courtesy call from Uber or Lyft. Ever. Never. But see, that's the other thing too. That goes back to the Rideshare Hub. He makes these freaking stupid ass freaking videos that don't help nobody. Right? They help nobody. And yet they get all the credit. They make the money. They get the views. Because dumbass people watch that shit. Back to timeout.
Yep. I don't know, commuter. I'm never gonna know till I try it. I've been searching a lot of 3D printers, and I know that's the thing. That's what's going on right now. So if I can make money out of it, I will. I'll find a way. Besides the printer that I want to get, the printer that I'm getting is not no cheesy, cheesy printer. So it's designed for large production. But I got to give it a try. I'm not gonna sit here and not get it, and not do anything with it. I mean, it's been a plan that I've had for like years. I'm just waiting for 3D printers for them, because in the beginning when they came out, people were just selling them left and right, but they didn't go anywhere because they needed to perfect some things on it. And in this case, the 3D printer, for the price, it's gotten cheaper. There's more, and it's more for high production. It prints really fast, and the results on it they're pretty good. They're pretty good. Did a little bit of research on it, and for the price, filaments you got to pay for. But I don't, dude. If filaments, it's like $50, I think, for the cheapest filament. Okay, but to print a phone case, it cost me like 3 cents, 4 cents, maybe 5 if I want to do carbon fiber to print one.
I don't know if I would have told people that when you plan to sell them for $35 a piece.
That's how much it cost me. But I have to sit there and I have to wait for it to be built.
Yeah.
But all I have to do is just program it, put it in there, and let it print. I mean, there is this issues that they've been having where you get that straw. You get like freaking film. They mess up on the print and all that stuff. But on this particular printer, they have actually fixed all these flaws, which I like it. But I'm gonna try it. It's gonna be money well spent too, because usually I buy things and then sooner or later I find it useful for it. Kind of like my GoPro. I had my GoPro for like months before I even used it for before recording my video.
Can I get a little love there? Can I get a little love there, Eddie? Can I get a little love there on the GoPros? Can I get a little love there on the GoPros, buddy?
Yeah, GoPro.
Can I get a little love on the GoPros?
Yeah, you can't just. It is like the coolest thing.
See that?
Just grab one, take it, do it,
and then get your snap mount. Woo! Snap mount.
So just buy something and just keep it on your mentality. It's like you have to be able to make money out of it.
If it don't make money, it don't make sense. If it ain't gonna make you money, don't buy it. We don't live in that world right now.
Don't buy it. By the way, like the plastic on the side of my car, because the ring gets caught on the handle on the cover, it pulls it off and it cracked it. I don't want to pay $300 for that damn thing when I take it to the dealer. Dude, it's because it's carbon fiber. I just go to Thingiverse and get somebody that's already done it and just print it out from there. And I can put a nice little cool design on it, and I can just glue it back on. Okay. Oh, what is this? Is it Sergio's sweater?
Yeah, I'm just now seeing it. Bleed, LA, bleed. God knows when this happens again. Everyone be safe. Well, at least y'all bled. They had tampons and freaking maxi pads over here in South Florida last night. At least y'all bled out there.
Oh my God. This is true.
At least y'all bled. We had blood control here.
Where's Steven? Where's Steven? Steven around?
Bro, Steven's out there actually making money, bro. He's doing his thing with his come on, Spy.
Steven, man, I can't believe this Spy still going up, man. I sold 35% up, and I was like, okay.
Not me. Added to my positions, homie. Nope, not me. I didn't sell shit. Diamond
Yeah.
hands, bitch.
I
Diamond
missed
hands,
out. I
bitch.
should have been. Well, it's just the options that I was in, but nothing. I just did my pullback and I stayed in it until the pullback worked out. Pullback worked out, and that's what I did. Anyway, if you guys got kids, expect this stuff. I mean, I was expecting it. It's just truly.
Diamond hands. Diamond hands.
Look at it.
Y'all
Yeah.
better learn how to read a fucking chart. What are we doing here? What are we doing here, brother? What the hell is that?
Yep. This is what happens when you get kids.
I ain't ever had that shit happen. I got 4 of them. Nah, hell. And Tony's got 5 with 1 on the way. I'm sure. Tony, have you ever had this problem at home in your house, bro? I want to know whose kids are still living after doing this.
I don't know. By the way, I was watching when I first had my kid. I was expecting. I wanted for things like this to happen.
What?
There's a lot of things that my daughter did that I was not too happy about, and they just made me laugh because I was actually expecting it.
Oh no.
I was really.
Commuter branch. Let me tell you something. I think depending on who your broker is, you can buy fractional shares. I know Robinhood does it. Webull does it. You can buy fractional shares, bro. So if you want, because listen, in the next 3 years, Tesla will be at $1,000.
Yeah,
that's going to be $1,000 stock. At some point, Tesla will probably challenge Apple if they're not already challenging them now.
They have already hit that like 4 times already.
Yeah, but they're going to go there again.
Yeah,
with the diluted amount of shares now because they keep splitting.
Correct. That's what I'm saying. Without the splits,
it's gonna happen.
Without the splits, they'd be up like what? They'd be up to like 7 now.
I have no idea. I would have to go back and do the math. That's a lot of math. I don't want to think that hard, bro. I don't want to think that hard. What I want, and what I need is Uber and Lyft to start acting right. Tony says, my kids did want chocolate one time and they got into the Nestle Quick. It was all over their face. We asked if they got into chocolate and they said nope. Kids are awesome, dude. Kids are awesome. Like, kids are freaking awesome, dude. Kids are awesome.
This is
right,
hold on before we go
11-11, bro. Make a wish out there for y'all in the numerology. It's 11-11.
Oh, it's 11-11. It's 10-11 for me, so it's not a lucky number for you. You guys ever get this? Eat at Alimento restaurant, and on the bill, the eggs, the chili pork, the ribs, whatever, and then at the bottom that health insurance for staff 4%.
What the hell? Now they're adding a tax for health insurance? Come on, bro. Stop.
True water donation. Saffron Rosito Tots Crispy Rolando Tartines.
Bro, are we serious right now? 4% for health insurance? That's like Uber and Lyft's freaking what you call it? They're when they break down for the driver. Your commercial insurance was $28 on a $22 fare. You know what that commercial insurance is? It ain't for accidents. It's to pay off all these fucking lawsuits they've been having to pay off. These bitches don't listen, bro. Uber and Lyft don't lose a fucking dime. Everybody likes to say, even my best friend Jeff over there, Uber, I cost Lyft money today. No, you didn't, bro. Trust me, they're getting paid. These companies are making money hand over fist. They might not be making it off you on that day or that session that you drive, but they're still rolling in it. They're rolling in the cash. I have now labored gig apps as the 4th biggest scam going, behind religion/politics, behind big pharma. Actually, that would put them number 3. No, climate change is the third biggest scam going, and now gig apps are the 4th biggest scam going.
Well, we'll see what happens through times, because everybody is getting exposed right now, like some really bad.
Oh, you see this? I had to get some spaghetti off the ceiling, but that stopped real fast. Hey, and you ain't lying, Driven Dad. That's a hell no. I would get a refund for that fake tax. You ain't lying, bro. You ain't lying. So anyway, all right, Eddie, it's 11:13, bro. We're 13 minutes past our time. Like, these people don't want to listen to us. They're tired of listening to us. As Richie said, there's a lot of crying going on here. Ain't no damn crying. Ain't nobody crying. Ain't nobody crying. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that.
Got time for that.
Nobody here has any
Emotional damage.
Uh-huh. All right, let me see if I can end it with a
Oh shit. Here we go. Y'all know when Eddie comes up with these videos, y'all need to watch the videos, right?
Okay. All right, so let's finish it up. It's some dumb idiot. I don't know what he was doing this for, but yeah. All right.
Thank you. Thank you for joining us this morning. We appreciate you.
That's right.
We love you. We'll see you tonight on the Rideshare Garage. Maybe we get Sergio to make an appearance. Maybe we don't. Maybe we don't. I don't know. I send him the link. It's up to him. You know, that's all I can say. It's up to him. It's up to him. But anyway, we'll talk more tonight. We will see y'all in the morning if you don't join us tonight. Eddie, hit us with the video.
Let's finish it up, baby. I will see you guys.